Hey, I'm Paul Littrell. I own Stratejic Relationships out of Atlanta, Georgia. We've been around for 20 years, and my company exposes corporate negligence on the part of corporate defendants by recruiting their ex-employees who are knowledgeable about conditions that may have led up to injuries or deaths. I was many years ago an investigator licensed in the state of Georgia. I got an opportunity to be involved in a case on behalf of a large corporation. I think it was a Fortune 10 company. They were suing a business partner, and our job, sort of day in and day out, was to talk to the ex-employees of that defendant company. And some of the stories they told were just astronomical, and some of the insights that came out of it by talking to those former employees. The window that opens up in a trial is merely this. There are things about those acts which led up to the injury that the corporation would rather hide. Our job is to open up the truth, particularly in front of jurors, and elevate their perspective on the entire situation to a place with knowledge and truth where they're able to look inside the defendant, because we know that when they know the truth, they're going to become angry at the defendant, and anger drives verdicts. These events are quite important. We spend a lot of time with these lawyers who are educating themselves and making their practices more successful, enabling them to better advocate on behalf of their clients. It not only makes a lot of sense, it's really easy to get it started. The process is as follows. Our client will come to us and say, hey, I represent someone who was injured in an industrial incident. And they would say, we believe that the folks who are like in the know would be like their formerly employed, let's say, safety engineers. Or we had a drowning at the Venetian Hotel in Vegas. So we would identify formerly employed EMTs and security people and safety people, and of course lifeguards. So once we have that list, we forward that to the client, they take a look at it, and they say, you know, you gave us a list of 43 people, we would like to try the first 30 and see what comes of it. And I have a team of people who do nothing but call these folks. How are we able to get them to open up? We treat them like we would like to be treated. We have a new byline in our company which is called, there's a new day for the injured, because we bring newness into cases. We're all about finding that person who can blow the whistle on the corporation to make a seismic change in the case. Because we know that kind of information is not going to be derived anywhere else except from the ex-employees.